Hey kids, how are you doing today? Welcome to today's lesson on Kids Health Lessons. This is Miss L speaking. Welcome to the potting shed. So we have a few different tomato seed varieties and one sweet pepper today that I was hoping to get started. So the reason that this applies to health is because learning how to grow your own food and understanding the nutritional value and health benefits of certain foods is a way of having mastery over your own health and your own self-care. It also can involve some scientific knowledge as well. So in order to prevent disease, not only do we have to do things like wash our hands, but it's also important that we keep our immune system healthy. And one way to keep our immune system healthy is to spend time outside. And if people didn't grow food, well, that'd be a big problem, right? So not only do you benefit from planting your own food because it's enjoyable and you get time outside and you get to breathe fresh air and you get your hands in the dirt, which is full of microbes that we're actually finding help to treat depression. And you get that vitamin D from the sunlight as you're out there as well. So today we're going to go ahead and start planting some tomatoes. I have vitaminc Ukrainian tomatoes. Those are good for slicing and sandwiches, pizzas. We have Soldaki tomatoes. Golden Star sweet pepper. Be My Baby Gene Pole cherry tomatoes. High in vitamin C. Olive tomatoes are high in vitamin C. Beta-carotene. Calcium, phosphorus, antioxidants, and other nutrients like lutein that can help with eye disease. They help prevent heart disease, they help prevent cancer, they help with healthy skin, and again help with boosting your immune system, especially with that high vitamin C content. And last but never least, one of my favorite tomatoes, we have Amish paste tomatoes. It's kind of like a Roma style tomato. And these are perfect for eating fresh, but also for making into sauces and salsa to can for the winter time. So we're going to start off with planting these Amish paste tomatoes today first. So as you can see, gardening is not a fashion show. So while I welcome you into my home environment for learning, thank you so much for welcoming me into your home learning environment as well. Amish paste tomatoes. So what do we have for dirt, right? You just want to start it in any old dirt? Well, since we're mostly all at home and it's a challenge to get to the store, I'm working with what I have. I am practicing the stay-at-home policy as often as possible because I want to protect my health, my son's health, and everyone else's health. And quite honestly, I enjoy being at home. So I'm going to practice this as best I can for as long as I can. And when we all do that, we all kind of have to work with what we have. So what I already had at home was I had some of this Fox Farm Soil and Fertilizer Company organic planting mix, right? Made from premium select earthworm castings and bat guano. Bring your plants to life. So I don't want to use all of this to start my seeds with, but I'm certainly going to blend it. And we have a tractor supply near us. I had this on sale. So I went ahead and I bought some Burpee eco-friendly natural organic seed starting mix. So we're going to blend the two of these because that's what I want to do. So I already opened the Fox Farm. Let's open up this organic blend. So the soil that we plant our seeds in is going to have a huge factor on the quality of plant that grows out of it, because just like how we need foods that are high in nutrients and minerals and antioxidants and just, you know, high quality food, we need that to nourish our body, right? So plants also need nutrients and minerals in their soil to help them grow strong and healthy. And the better we care for our plants, the more dense nutrition we're going to get out of those plants, the higher quality food we're going to get, right? Cycle of life. Left my pocket knife up at the house. So I'm just trying to figure out how to open up this bag. So, again, improvise. So I am going to go ahead and mix it here. We've got some herb seeds, some oregano and basil for later. It goes great with tomatoes, right? And a lot of those kitchen herbs, specifically the Mediterranean ones that we take for granted, we just think of them as spices, things like oregano, thyme, rosemary, basil, sage. All of those delicious herbs also have antiviral properties that we can use to boost our immune system, especially during times like these. And some of those plants even have an ancient history, an ancient reputation of being used during plagues. So not only do they taste good, they're also good for you. Many of the over-the-counter medicines that we so commonly use when we have a cold or flu, those will repress the symptoms. Like they might repress us feeling bad, or some of them are good for bringing down the fever, but they don't necessarily kill what's causing the problem. So when we use different types of plants and spices in our diet, we can increase the likelihood of our immune system killing those invaders when they come into our body. Now again, I'm not diagnosing, treating, or guaranteeing that any of these things will work for you. I'm speaking from a place of my personal experience as well as from historical experience. So let's get mixing this dirt. Time to get our hands dirty. So we're gonna pour some of a little bit of this. So I don't have a cameraman, so we're just gonna go with the flow. I have absolutely zero training in film editing, acting, unless you want to count waitressing. So we're just going to mix the two. I really want you to see these dirts because they're really different. If you can look in here, you see the quality of that. It almost looks even a little mulchy, you might say, right? But it's rich. It's dark. You can tell there's a lot of different things in that. That's the Fox Farm planting soil. And then, if you want to look at this Burpees organic, it has what a lot of us are probably familiar with. I know when I was a kid, either dirt came in the back of a dump truck or in bags like this with the white things in it, right? So this is the Burpee organic seed starting mix. So I'm going to go with the flow and see how it works for me this year. I'm going to mix some of that in my little mixing pot. So some people prefer gardening gloves. I don't. This is the way we do it up in here. Alright, mixing it up. And I encourage you, if you're able to, you know, if your parents are into gardening, or if there's some type of community gardening you could be a part of, you know, we keep the rows 6 feet apart and then maybe we can garden together. Try to get something started this year. There's container gardening, where you can grow stuff in your windows. So that looks pretty good, pretty blended. And I reuse a lot of my potting stuff and seed starting stuff. So again, working with what we have here this year. So I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna do one of these. Sloppy seed starting. But you know what? I'm working with what I have, friends. I encourage you to do the same. So there's a big difference between dirt on your hands and germs on your hands, right? Well, it looks like we've got a visitor. A guest speaker on our show. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome, Liam. How are you today?
Good.
Do you like to get dirty?
No.
What?
Sometimes.
No, I mean help me out.
Oh, sure.
Alright.
I was just having some fun practicing biking.
Yeah. So parents, these times are definitely going to be teaching us new levels of patience with ourselves and others. So great job. No matter what, you're doing a great job so far. And we miss everybody at school for sure. Oh, that's good. That's plenty. All right. As you can see, there's a reason I didn't do this in the house this morning. So there's a thermometer up in this potting shed, and right now it is almost 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So after we plant these seeds, we may end up taking them back into the house. Because although it will stay warmer in the potting shed than it will outside, it's still not going to be as warm as we would like, but we have a nice spot in our house where we can put these in front of a window. We just want to save the super dirty part for outside.
Excuse me,
Amish, yes, go for it.
So I was practicing my biking skills earlier, and then there was a stump in the yard, and then I was going down a hill, and then I accidentally drove into the stump, and my bike was like.
So then you want to plant your seeds about 1/4 down. So Liam's gonna help. So I figure if Jimmy Kimmel can do the late night show with his kids and post it on YouTube.
Who? What?
He's a famous comedian.
Yeah.
And he's been including his daughters in on his, internationally known show. So I figure why not include Liam here in our lessons, because I know he misses all of you at school, the socialization. Tell them, Liam.
Yes.
You miss the kids?
I miss the kids.
Are you learning a lot?
Yep.
But you miss the kids.
Yeah, because I miss socializing, because I'm getting so bored without anybody to talk to, like actually talk to, and not just on our Google Classroom.
Yeah, the face-to-face stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So, Liam, would you want to do that half and I'll do this half? So we're going to just today do the Amish paste tomatoes.
Ooh, Amish pastes? Where are they?
So I grew pastries. I grew up in Pennsylvania where the Amish population is thriving. Come here, dear. Alright, looks like he's off to explore. So you're stuck with me, kiddos. We're going to plant some Amish seeds. So again, tomatoes, they're good for your eyes. They're good at preventing heart disease, preventing cancer. They're high in vitamin C, which is an incredible vitamin to help your immune system. And often we think about orange juice, right? So traditional orange juice, although we are going to get some vitamin C from it, is, high in sugar. Here we go. Just drop a seed in a hole. Super simple. Some people, we're going to be as mindful as possible. We don't want to put more than one seed in a hole, but the cool thing is if you do, it's not the end of the world, right? We talk about this in class. Do we all make mistakes? Sure. Is anybody perfect? Well, you're perfectly you, that's for sure. But that's part of growth mindset. So as you at home plant whatever it is that you're planting, whether they're real seeds for food, or they're seeds of kindness, or they're seeds of love, or seeds of forgiveness, strength, courage, whatever seeds you're planting, Plant them with the intention of growing and blooming, and that's our growth mindset here. So we're going to make mistakes. Things are going to get dirty. Things are going to be hard sometimes. But just like the mighty seed, we're going to break through those challenging times. We're going to break through whatever it is that held us back in the past, or whatever it is that we didn't understand, or whatever it is that we're going through. Just like the mighty seed, we're going to break through those times. We're going to sprout up from the darkness, from the dirt. We're going to go towards the light. We're going to be nourished, and we're going to be cared for. And we're going to be loved and appreciated, just like how we love and appreciate the seeds that we're growing and the food that blossoms from it. So remember that. Remember to hold on to hope, or whatever it is that your word is this year as we finish off the year from remote learning. And remember, again, just like growth mindset, focus on what the positives are. Focus on what is bright, on the bright side, and go towards that light. Think about all the technology skills that you're going to have when you come back to school. Think about how much you will have learned about being patient, about directing your own education, how much you will value and appreciate friends and your social life, or anything else that you feel like you might appreciate more when this is up. So there's so many positives that we can gain from this experience if we focus on them. And if you happen to be in a situation where really right now all you feel like is those little seeds here in the dark, as I press the dirt down around them, remember to reach out, just like the seed sprout reaches out for the sun. Reach out for a trusted adult that you can talk to. Reach out for the help that you need, okay? So I'm here. So is all the other teachers, and you got classmates and lots of people that love you and care about your health and well-being. So again, remember to be strong and be brave like these seeds that we're planting, and sprout up and reach up towards the sun whenever you need, all right? It's good to see you, friends. Comment below. Send videos of you planting seeds, photos. I'd love to see your face. And have a lovely day. Bye.
Bye.